Hello, and welcome to this video on adding user accounts. You're not alone. So, Windows accounts. If you share your computer with other people, it's best to provide them with their own account. And the reasons for this are, well, number one, it protects your data. And number two, it allows them to customize their own desktop and settings without messing with yours. So, getting there, from the control panel, you would just go to User Accounts if you're in Icon View. And in Category View, you would click on User Accounts and Family Safety, and then click on User Accounts. And that would bring you to the User Accounts section. So there's two different types of user accounts. The first type of user account is called the administrator account. And as you may think of an administrator, they are the know-all. They are the people who have full access over the whole computer. So they have access to all files. They can make changes to other accounts. They can make changes to the computer that will impact all the users. Now, at least one account on the computer must be administrative and should be mainly used for computer changes only. So if possible, if you're going to be the main person to use the computer, I would have an account to make administrative changes, and then I'd have a standard account for just use. That way I don't accidentally go through and make changes on the whole computer without realizing what I was doing. So the next account type is the standard user. So they have access to make changes on their account that do not impact other users or the computer system. And this is much safer because, especially in terms of viruses and stuff, it makes it very hard for other programs to install themselves on the computer. It's still not impossible. A standard user could still get a virus. They could still do things to the computer. It's just a much safer account. It helps prevent them from making accidental changes to the computer. So it's a lower level account. So adding accounts. So when you go here, after you click User Accounts in the control panel, you'll see a screen similar to this. And you would click Manage Another Account, and then Add a New User in PC Settings. Or Add a New User if it's Windows 7, you don't have the PC Settings part, but you just click the Add New User. Account Images, that's the image that we saw in this previous slide. Let me go back. See this image right here of myself? Well, you can change that image. You click Make Account Changes, and then select Change Picture option. And then finally, one last thing to note about making a user account is in Windows 8 or 8.1, you can actually link a user account to an email. So if this user has an account somewhere on a different computer, it will actually import their settings to their login. So all their settings will come in. And you can do the same thing. If you create an account on a Windows 8 or 8.1 computer for yourself, and you link it to an email, and then later on you have another computer, say a laptop, and you want to import all of your settings to it, well, you just create an account with that same email, log in with that same password, and your settings will import. It's a pretty nice feature with Windows 8 and 8.1, but if you don't need it, then you don't need it. You don't have to use it. So, I hope this helped. Remember, you can re-watch this video if it was a little too fast or confusing. Make sure you do take notes, and I hope to see you again soon.